I have to confess something to you today that I misunderstood for a very long time. I always thought my cat lies on my chest purely out of convenience. I believed they were simply looking for a soft, warm place to sleep. If you think that too, you are making the exact same huge emotional mistake. They are not sleeping there. They are actually performing incredibly hard physical labor. Today, we reveal the absolute deepest secret of your invisible connection. We clear up the old prejudice that cats are selfish and only focused on themselves. In truth, your little indoor tiger is a highly sensitive, evolutionary energy shield for your home. What exactly happens when they lie on you purring and accompany you to sleep? Why do they often lie exactly on the parts of your body that secretly hurt? The answer from science and ancient esoteric teachings will leave you completely speechless. You will never look at them as just an ordinary pet again after this. Let's start with an image that every cat owner knows all too well. You come home completely exhausted after an extremely stressful, emotionally draining day at work. You drop heavily onto the sofa and feel completely empty inside. And in that exact moment, without you calling them, they are instantly there. They press themselves tightly against you, purr loudly, and simply won't let you go. Most people think they are just demanding their dinner right now. But that is an incredible misjudgment of their true, profound emotional intelligence. Cats have a fine, almost magical sense for dense, negative energy fields in the room. When you are stressed, you unconsciously radiate a very restless, dark frequency. For your cat, this negative energy is like a thick thundercloud right in the middle of the living room. And they have made it their absolute life's mission to dissolve this cloud for you. They act like a tiny, highly effective sponge for all your toxic everyday worries. They lie on you to literally draw these heavy vibrations out of you. That is the reason why they often sleep deeply for hours after such intense moments. They have to process the absorbed negative energy and cleanse their own little body. They take your pain onto their own shoulders so that you can breathe freely again. Isn't that an unbelievable proof of pure, unconditional love? But wait, that is only the beginning of their invisible, daily role as a protector. What you are hearing now sounds strange, but it has already been medically confirmed multiple times. Your cat's purring is not simply a cute sound of absolute contentment. It is a biomechanical healing mechanism that vibrates at a frequency between 25 and 140 Hz. Researchers have found that exactly these frequencies have a massively positive effect on human tissue. They can demonstrably lower blood pressure and even significantly accelerate the healing of broken bones. So, when they lie purring on your stomach or your aching chest, they are no longer a cat in that moment, but a highly modern, living healing station. They treat you with acoustic vibrations to repair your out-of-sync nervous system. They instinctively know exactly where you are hurting the most, physically or emotionally. That is why they sometimes sleep on your pillow, right next to your stressed, overworked brain. Or they curl up exactly on the knee that has been aching slightly since yesterday. They try to restore your physical and mental balance with their own life energy. This little animal invests its own strength to keep you healthy and strong. Have you ever wondered why you feel better after half an hour with them? It is not your imagination, it is the result of their silent, invisible hard work. Let's go one step further, away from biology, towards spirituality. In ancient traditions, cats are considered the ultimate masters of room energy and the aura. They can sense geopathic stress zones, places where the Earth's energy is negative and oppressive. Dogs instinctively avoid these places because they cause them discomfort and massive fear. But your cat consciously and deliberately seeks out these extremely burdened spots in the house. They lie down exactly there to neutralize the negative vibration of the room. They are like a small energetic transformer that turns darkness into absolute pure light. So, if they seem to sleep on that one uncomfortable chair all afternoon for no reason, they might not be doing it out of laziness but to clear the energy field of your house. They watch over the atmosphere in which you live, work, and sleep every night. And they do all this completely silently, without ever demanding anything in return from you. Many people believe a cat is an independent guest in our human home. The truth is, they see themselves as the invisible guardian of this shared home. They took on the spiritual responsibility for you from day one. And they fulfill this duty with a devotion that should deeply shame us humans. Let that really sink in for a moment, because it simply changes everything. Do you remember the moments when you pushed them away in annoyance? Because you were hot, because they were heavy, because you just wanted to sleep undisturbed. You set them aside and got annoyed that they are always so terribly clingy. Did you know that in that moment you pushed away your own hard-working guardian angel? They didn't come to you to disturb your well-deserved sleep. They came because they felt your heartbeat was too fast and your soul was crying. They wanted to take the heavy, dark shadow off your chest so you could breathe again. And you sent them away because you didn't understand their quiet, self-sacrificing language. Think of their look in that moment. They weren't offended, they were just worried. They simply lay down at the foot of the bed and continued watching over you from there. Because their job to protect you never ends, no matter how often you reject them. That is the infinite depth of a cat's love, which needs no loud words or grand gestures. It demands no applause, it demands no praise, it just does it out of the deepest loyalty. They carry the invisible wounds of your soul so that you don't have to feel them the next day. When they come to you again tonight and lie heavily on your chest, please don't push them away, no matter how exhausting your long day was. Gently stroke their soft back and feel the healing vibration of their deep purr. Whisper quietly to them, "Thank you for carrying this heavy shadow for me." Tell us in the comments, does your cat always lie exactly where it hurts, too? And do you now understand what they are really doing for you in this intimate moment? If you know someone who doesn't yet understand this self-sacrificing love of their cat, send this to them. The world looks so completely different when you finally grasp the silence of these animals. They are not selfish roommates, they are quiet, brave guardians of our innermost peace. They absorb the pain of this world so that we can smile again the next morning. And the only thing they ask for in return is a little spot by your side. Keep these thoughts deep in your heart when you look at them in the dark tonight. You are their human, and they are your absolutely incorruptible, invisible shield. I will definitely never look at my own cat with the same eyes again after knowing this. Let them sleep. They have once again saved the whole world for you today.